You're in tune to the Moonstomper Original Show. I'm Mrs. Moonstomper.
And I'm Mr. Moonstomper. A.
O.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's good to be back in England and it's good to see all you again. Take it, dude.
The Ramones were an iconic American punk rock band, widely recognized as one of the first and most influential groups of the genre.
Let's go! Performing this straight line. Going through the time once. Get to this and that boss. The rip skate book. Fighting in the back streets. Generation means. Playing through the blackbirds. The rip skate book.
Known for their fast-paced, stripped-down sound and distinctive leather jacket and ripped jeans look, they helped define the punk movement in the US and the UK during the 1970s. Join Mr. and Mrs. Moonstomper as they take a look at their first blistering album, The Ramones.
Fighting in the back streets. Generation means. Playing through the blackbirds. The rip skate book. Let's go, shoot 'em in the back. What they want, I don't know. I'm ripped up and ready to go. Bumping this straight line. You're going through the town. Get to listen to the blitz game up. Fighting in the back seats. Generation leads. Playing through the club. The blitz game up. Hey, ho, let's go. Hey. Let's go! Hey, ho! Let's go! Hey, ho! Let's go!
Greetings, Moonstompers. We warmly welcome you back to this channel.
Yeah, hope you're all doing well. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you as ever for your amazing support. We couldn't do this without you guys, so thank you so much indeed. Mrs. M, what have you been listening to this week?
I've been listening to some Stax Soul.
Brilliant.
Yes, a lot of it, and too many artists to mention, but I've been there.
Cool.
And some 60s pop as well.
Brilliant, get it down, yeah. Okay, so me this week, some Motorhead. Some of these guys behind us, because it's been that kind of a week. And then a bit of Marvin Gaye as well, just for a bit of relaxing stuff, because I'm quite partial to a bit of Marvin. So guys at home, what have you been listening to? In the comments below. What you put in the comments shapes the future of this channel, because we look at what you listen to. If that makes sense, which I think it does. So this week's episode is all about these guys, the Ramones.
The Ramones.
Especially this LP, the Ramones. So from 1976, this is, and I think it was Sire Records, if I remember rightly.
Yes, it was.
And this is 29 minutes of, and a couple of seconds of stripped down, no fuss, no frills, rock and roll.
That's it, fast-paced rock and roll.
Yeah, what's not to like?
I know.
So that's the end of the show. No, just joking. So what can you even say about this LP? This is a pioneering LP, in my opinion, and this is the one that really inspired the UK punk movement.
Oh, yes.
Others may beg to differ, but for me, this is where it's at, and this was the antidote for prog rock and disco.
Okay.
Yeah, it was allegedly so.
Yes.
But
Goodness.
so these guys hail from New York.
Yes, they did. Yes.
And it's just it is what it is. But a hard-working band. In fact, a harder-working band you would struggle to find.
They are. Did so many tours.
I think it was non-stop touring. I think it wasn't it something like 2,236 shows non-stop,
like that.
spanning over 22 years.
Yes,
that is pretty epic.
It's a hell of a long time.
Let's drill down into this LP. I'm going to have a quick look at Discogs because I've got all the info on there. But so while I'm just getting onto my phone, these guys. if I remember rightly, when I can find it, which I can't find it at the moment.
Seek and ye shall find.
Right, so there's 203 versions of this LP in total.
Goodness.
And it's, like I say, 29 minutes of stripped down rock and roll.
Yes.
Starting with Blitzkrieg Bop, which is their first track, 2 minutes and 12 seconds long, and probably the one they're most known for. It's probably my favourite actually, because it just is what it is. Then Beat on the Brats, Judy is a Punk, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, Chainsaw, Now I Want to See Some Glue, I Don't Want to Go Down to the Basement, Loudmouth, Havana Affair, Listen to My Heart, 53rd and 3rd, Let's Dance, I Don't Want to Walk Around With You, Today You'll Love, Tomorrow the World.
Wow.
So yeah,
a nice bunch there.
Released on the 23rd of April 76,
Yes.
so that is nearly 50 years ago.
Gosh.
Psy Records, and this LP was done in 7 days and cost 6,400 of your finest US dollars, which
Ching.
I think is absolutely amazing, because the results for me is absolutely stunning.
Yes, they're a stunning band. I got a few favourites
Yeah.
that I've heard from here.
What I'll say about this band more than anything else is it's just the no frills, no nonsense, stripped down rock and roll approach. And these are the guys who, for me, they started that whole movement.
Yes.
Like I say, others will beg to differ.
Oh yes.
So let's take a bit of a break.
Yes.
And when we come back, we'll wrap it up. So,
Let's go.
back in a few.
8-0. Welcome back, everyone. Was you rocking to that? I bet you was.
Hope you were indeed. So what do you even say about this LP?
Oh, like you said, opinions differ.
Opinions differ,
Yes.
but again, this LP cover alone is iconic.
Yes, it is.
And it's the result of a photo shoot with, is it Roberta Bailey of Punk magazine?
Yeah, she's a photographer, like a celebrity photographer.
So it was
Yes.
it was a photo shoot, so it was never an LP cover at that point in time.
Gosh.
Now, I think it was something like, is it something like Albert's Garden or something like
I
that?
think so.
I don't know. I'm probably wrong about that. In the comments below if you know, guys. But yeah, it's just the result of a photograph.
photo
But
shoot.
it's, like I say, one of the most iconic photos ever.
Yes.
And LP tracks ever.
And I've always thought the Ramones were related, but none of them are related.
No, they're not. And
them.
I think in the earlier days, they went through about 4 or 5 drummers as well.
All right.
So it wasn't always the same 4, because everybody just thought it was the same 4, but it wasn't.
No.
and they didn't like each other either, or not very much.
Did two of them not speak for so many years?
I think it was
A couple of decades.
I think it was Dee Dee and Joey, and
how?
I think they both had different political views.
Oh yes.
One being extreme right and the other being extreme left, but I could be wrong. But I'm sure it was something to do with their politics.
Yes, I've heard about
it's
that.
It's like, guys, get a grip. You know, it's just politics. It don't matter. Like religion, it don't matter. Honestly,
keep it out of your mood. Just be friends and get along.
It's not compulsory. It's not. It's really not.
Oh my gosh.
But I think in total they did. So from this LP sprung,
yes,
177 tracks they published.
Wow.
Which is nearly that's nearly 8 hours of music.
Yes.
Because all their songs are like sort of 2 minutes long, maximum. But these guys, when they used to play CBGBs, 17 minutes for a set.
For a whole concert.
Yeah, because they just whack it through 160 BPM, no nonsense avis, you know, and it's like it's a punch in the face, but it's the punch in the face that everybody needs. It's just that antidote to like a shit week. This is the music you want.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Plus, not all the tracks have got a fast, punchy tempo.
Now, some are a little bit slower,
yes,
but you kind of need that as well. Now, in terms of where they got the name from, Ramones, it was actually from, it was Paul McCartney.
Oh yes,
would you believe?
Beatles.
Yeah. And I think his sort of other name, his sort of was it a pseudonym? Is it?
Yes.
Call it was Paul Ramon.
Ramon, I think it was.
Yeah, and then they just got it from that, if that makes sense. So they became
Added the E
Ramones.
and the S on the end.
Anybody who joined that band became a Ramone.
Okay.
As you do. But yeah, God rest their soul. They're no longer here.
I was going to say, they've all gone over.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Goodness
but
me.
Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know that much, and they won different Grammys. But they never ever got a top 40 hit in the Billboard, in the US Billboard.
How so?
I don't know.
Goodness
I
me.
don't know. So,
Gosh.
marks out of 10 for this LP, Mrs. M.
I'm going to give it a 8.5.
Wow, okay, that is really, really high. I'm going to give it the same as well.
Okay.
And the reason I'm going to give it the same, because it's just frigging iconic. It's just, that's the one you should have.
Yes.
That's the one that everybody should have. Yes, it's USA, but these guys know about rock and roll. The USA knows about rock and roll. You know, it's that thing, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
But the other thing as well is they weren't pretentious pricks with Mohicans,
No.
middle class twerps. It was just what you saw was what you got.
Exactly, yes.
And when you sort of, if you look at the sort of the earlier parts of punk in the UK, where it was very, I'm going to say it was very middle class, dare I say, very middle to upper class. Rich kids tended to pretend to be poor.
Oh yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Yeah. When street punk came out, which was like, that was real working class music.
77 was it in Britain?
Just a little bit late. It was a little bit later than that, but
All right.
they went back to like a stripped down look, a stripped down sound.
Yes.
And these guys are they're iconic for it.
It's just like the Sex Pistols with your spiky hair and your
But like
your pins and chains.
Again, very middle class, very, very middle class. Don't think for a second they were really hard done by, because they fucking weren't.
I used to think as a youngster.
Yeah, everybody thought that, but you've only got to hear the way that Johnny Rotten speaks.
Yes, he's got a very bit of a.
He's got a bit of a
an
plum in his
accent.
mouth, I must admit, very sort of home county.
Yeah.
But these guys, what you saw is what you got.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, for me, 8.5.
8.5.
8.5 for you guys at home. What's your thoughts on this LP?
Yes, let us know.
Absolutely.
Please.
So, Mrs. M, do you have anything else?
I've been watching on this platform about covers, like music, like artists and covers, and I discovered a couple of things I already knew, like somebody sings a song and like earlier than later somebody comes out with the rendition. That's what I found out. Like for example, Cyndi Lauper's "Girls Just Want to Have Fun."
Was that not her song?
No, it isn't.
Oh, was it not?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
And Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll.
Oh, I knew that wasn't her
Yeah,
song,
I knew
definitely.
that as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, like, and after coming from work and nothing to do.
Nothing to do, that nothing gets done, you see, you know. But there you go. No,
Yes.
just joking. So, anything else, Mrs. M?
Have you got anything?
No, nothing
All
whatsoever.
right. There's a street, a mime artist in the street causing a bit of a rocking, and the police came up to him and said, "You have a right to remain silent." Yeah.
And I think I'll remain silent on that exact point there. So, what have you got coming up next time? You don't know, do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't know either.
Tell me.
But we are going to have a bit of Motorhead, so it could be that next time. What I'm going to say is I think it was Dance Craze.
Oh, yes.
So we'd made Dance Craze.
We did, yes.
Went to uploadies, can't show it in the UK. The copyright, you can show it anywhere else in the world, but you can't show it in the UK. So, okay, we're going to figure that one out and we'll get back to it.
I'm proper peeved about
yeah,
that.
I am as well, but there you go. Shit happens and all that. So, on that note, I've got nothing else apart from, guys, keep on rocking in the free world. I've been Mr. Moonstomper. Much peace, much love.
Mrs. Moonstomper says, "Love you, Moonstompers. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Stay cool."